Travis, it's your first experience of the Exiles here. What have you made of the camp so far, and how's it all going?
Yeah, it's been good. The boys have come together well, and we're training well, and it's a good feeling in the camp this week.
And how's it been, sort of, firstly settling in at Hull KR? How's that all gone?
Yeah, it's going well. We hit a bit of a rough patch there a few weeks ago. We lost a few in a row, but we've won our last three, so we're starting to hit a bit of form at the right time.
And you enjoying playing with Dobbo, of course, in the camp as well?
Yeah, it's good playing with Dobbo. He's our captain, and my roomie here, he's a bit of a torch to be room with, but he's always in bed by 6:30 at night, so it's hard to watch TV, and that he gets pretty cranky.
So he's taking it pretty seriously in the build-up.
Yeah, he is. He's an ultimate professional Dobbo, and he's probably in form half of the comp he deserves to be playing.
So how are you enjoying that, sort of building that relationship, and how far on do you think you are with that 6 and 7 relationship?
We're getting better and better each week. We took us a while to sort of gel. We missed a lot of footy at the start of the year through suspension, and Dobbo missed a bit of game through injury. So we're starting to get a few games consecutive in a row playing together, and we're improving. And
coming together here at the Exiles, it's going to be a different group around you. How's that all gelling, and how's the group coming together?
Yeah, it's good. A lot of the boys have played with each other and against each other back home, so there's a lot of respect between the boys. And I think we've picked a really, really strong team, and it's going to be tough because England are obviously a very strong team, and they're going to take the game pretty serious leading into the World Cup, so it's going to be a tough game.
And how confident are you going into it? I mean, it's your first Exiles camp, your first time playing in this situation, but the boys have brought back the win every time so far. Do you think it can be another one of those?
Yeah, I think it can. It adds a bit of pressure too. The Exiles have had a pretty good record in the game. So no, I think we've picked a very strong team, and the players are all in form. And it's going to be a good game.
And of course, the State of Origin back home just taking place over the previous week. Did you catch it, and what did you make of it?
Yeah, I did watch it. I'm a Queenslander, so I was a bit disappointed about the first game, but the second game is going to be in Queensland, and very hard to beat at home. And I think New South Wales have picked a very strong team, so it's going to be a bit more competitive this year. But I think Queensland will run away with it.
And do you think Johnny Thurston, he may be carrying a knock in that first game? Do you think if he comes around fit, that's going to make a big difference?
Yeah, if you're a New South Welshman, you've probably got to look at. There's only 6 points in the game, and Thurston probably, he was carrying an injury, and his wife was having a baby, so he had a few things on his mind. But like I said, it's going to be a good game next game too. But Queensland are always hard to beat at home, and then the side is down in New South Wales, so be a good series in the next two games.
And the intensity of State of Origin is there for everyone to see. Do you think that this sort of game over here could ever rival it? It's in its infancy by comparison.
It's hard because I've never played in the Exiles, but look back home, it's second to none. The New South Wales versus Queensland. It'd be good if the Exiles game can get to the passion and the standard that they've got back home. But there's some great players that are playing in both squads, so I can't see why I can't get to that.
The camp here, Bluey, of course, taking charge. What have you made of him as a boss? How's he sort of orchestrating things at the moment?
Yeah, no, he's really good. We had our first training run yesterday, so he really knows what he's talking about. He's a good guy off the field as well, which makes it easy. He's easy to approach, and that's what makes a good coach.
When you run out at the Halliwell Jones, what do you think you'll look back over the week has been the best thing? In terms of the vibe and everyone coming together? What do you think the best thing about being part of the Exiles is?
Oh, just the mateship and that. There's players you've played with and played against, but you come together as a team and everyone sort of clicks, and it's a good feel around the camp. There's no awkwardness. It's everyone has a laugh, and it's a good place to be.
And being an Aussie, are you looking forward to taking on the English while they've got that St George's cross on their chest?
Yeah, for sure. It's like I said, they got a really good squad, and it's always good to test yourself against some of the best players in the league. And you just got to look at their squad from 1 to 17. They're very strong, and I'm really looking forward to it.